Hello, yogis. Cassidy with Marina Bay Yoga here. It is so good to be with you. We are going to do a flow today into the peak pose, crow pose. So lots of fun balancing and hip opening within the crow pose practice itself and then leading up to it. So today's going to be great for your hips, great for your core, great for balancing. So go ahead and meet me on your mat when we're ready. When you're ready, I'm already ready and we'll get started. All right, you guys, so we're going to be standing at the top of our mats today, feet together, insides of those feet together, and palms are going to press together right at the center of your heart. And as we get started, I want to invite you to really feel the ground beneath your feet. Oftentimes we're so rushed. We're in such a hurry. We have so much to do that being present can be as simple as just feeling that ground beneath us. We take just a few breaths to be in this moment. It helps to calm the entire body, making us actually more effective for everything else that we're doing. Letting go of that quick, hurried, rushed energy and allowing the body and the mind to be in this present moment. Let's move our way up from those really strong feet anchored into the earth and start to draw the belly in just a little bit, letting the rib cage weave together. You might notice that your back elongates as you do so, drawing the crown of the head up towards the sky, and let those shoulders relax down, softening the jaw, and your chin is going to tuck in just a tiny bit. And we'll pause here again for a moment of gratitude. On your next inhale, go ahead and sweep the arms up and overhead. Palms come together, look up towards your thumbs. And exhale, arms come down by your side. We've got two more of those. Take a big inhale, reach the arms up overhead, starting to feel that energy in your shoulders ignite. And exhale, lower the arms down by your side. Draw the energy, the air all the way down. One more time, take a big inhale, hands reach up overhead, draw all of that energy, all of that air together. And exhale, arms come down by your side, press the air away from you. Last one, inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And this time we're going to exhale and start to fold forward, engaging through the core, reaching just halfway. So we're going to stop halfway down. You might notice that everything in your body starts to engage. Really feel that strength in your body as you settle here for just another breath. And exhale, fold all the way down. Hands come down to the ground. Let's pause here again and start to pedal out those legs. So if you would like to have blocks under your hands, please go ahead and do so, bringing the floor a little bit closer to you. Otherwise, bend the knees a little bit, bring the fingertips at least to the ground, and let those knees start to bend and straighten. Bring your hands to your shins. We're going to lift up halfway, straighten that back. And exhale, hands come down. Step the right foot back, step the left foot back, coming into your plank pose. Find a little rock forwards and back here. Again, just igniting the energy in the shoulders, really feeling the shoulders starting to wake up. Crow pose is going to engage the shoulders. We want to get them warm and ready. Come all the way forward on your toes. Keep those elbows nice and tight by your side. Lower all the way down through your push-up. You can always bring your knees down to the ground if you'd like. And we're going to press the heart up just a little bit to get started this morning. Shoulders lift, heart lifts, but hands stay down, elbows stay tight by your side, nice and bent. And then we're going to tighten through the thighs and actually lift those legs up from about your knee all the way to your toes, tightening through the glutes, seeing how high you can get those legs just from tightening the muscles. Good, yogis. Go ahead and lower those legs all the way down. Take a nice deep breath. Get out any wiggles, resituate it all. And then we're going back up, engaging through the glutes, through the thighs. Lift the heart a little bit more. Lift those legs a little bit more, pointing your toes, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your thighs. Exhale, lower it all the way back down. One more deep breath. And we're going all the way up this time. So go ahead and straighten the arms as much as it feels good into your cobra. Opening the chest, opening the heart. Find a little rock left and right. A little massage to those thighs we just engaged. And come back through center. Send your hips all the way back to child's pose. Knees open as wide as it feels good. And we're gonna start inviting the hips into this practice with us. Crow pose is very engaging through the hips as well. And so we wanna make sure those are nice and warmed up. You can find a little fluid movement, a little organic movement left and right as you come into your child's pose, much less static than we normally do. And always keep remembering your breath. Keep coming back to your breath, noticing its rhythm, moving with your breath as much as possible. And allow your lips to stay together so the heat can move just through your nose. Go ahead and come back to center, and we're going to come all the way up into our tabletop. We're going to take the right arm up towards the ceiling and go ahead and thread it through the left side, coming down onto your shoulder. Walk that left arm forward and find a little bit of pressure through the right arm. You might even feel a little bit of that spinal twist through your back. Bring your left hand back down. Send that right arm all the way back up towards the ceiling. And right hand comes down back to tabletop. Hands pressed into the earth, fingers spread out wide. Left arm rises, look up towards your fingertips, and go ahead and thread it through the right side, coming down onto your shoulder. Walk that right arm forward. Feel the pressure on the left arm, really feeling the back and the shoulders start to open. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches all the way up. Look towards your fingertips. Left hand comes down. We have just a few cat-cows here. Start to move with your breath. Inhale as you look up, peeling the heart forward. Let the belly come down, lift through the hips. Exhale, head comes down, round out your spine. Inhale, look up, draw the heart forward, chest lifts, back arches. Exhale, head comes down, round out the spine. One more big cat-cow here, inhaling up. And exhale, round it out. Good, yogis. Come back through center, and we're going to invite the core in to this beautiful engagement process. So we're going to take the right arm forward, left leg comes back. Right there, we start to engage through the core. Let's take it a little bit deeper. You can stay right here if you'd like, or you can add in 3 crunches, elbow to knee, and crunch it back up. Maybe the elbow doesn't touch the knee today. That's okay. See how close you can get it. Taking those 3 crunches and all the way up, bring the right hand down, left knee comes down. Yoga is all about what you can do today, not what you can't do yet. So give yourself a lot of love and a lot of room to be where you are. Left arm goes forward, right leg goes back. And same thing on this side. If you'd like to stay right here, if this feels so good to your body today, stay right here. If you'd like to take it up a notch, we're going to take those 3 crunches, elbow to knee, crunch it in. Good, yogis. And bring it all back down, left hand down, right knee down. Go ahead and tuck your toes. We're going to meet in our first down dog together today, that big upside down V. Start to pedal out your heels, really taking this first down dog nice and slow, warming up the shoulders, the hamstrings, the calves, the back. I love down dog. It just gets everything. All right, go ahead and look towards your hands and step or jump forward, come back to your forward fold. And bring your hands to your shins, straight in the back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand all the way up. Palms come together overhead, and we're gonna bend the knees and come into a chair pose. Reach through the fingertips, pressing through the toes, through the heels. Feel that strength through your legs. Inhale, reach all the way up. Take a little baby back bend. And exhale, halfway down. Engage through the core, the legs. Whole body engages as we reach halfway down here. One more deep breath. And exhale all the way down. Hands come down to the ground. Step or jump back to your plank. Move through your vinyasa, that high to low push-up, all the way into your cobra. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. All right, here's where it gets fun. Feet come together. Right leg goes all the way up towards the ceiling. Bend your knee, open your hip so your right foot comes towards your left glute. Feel that hip open. If you'd like, you can flip all the way over here. You're gonna rotate on that left hand, left shoulder rotates, right foot steps back behind you, right arm reaches up. Flip it back over when you're ready. Just rotate right on back. Right leg goes back up towards the ceiling, and we're gonna crunch that right knee all the way to the nose and step it in between the hands. Back knee comes down. Back knee comes down to the ground. Good, we're gonna take our time here, press those hips forward. If you need to walk your right foot forward a little bit, you can. We wanna have a really long line down this left leg. Good, yogis. And we're gonna walk those hands back and fold over the right leg. This is another great place in this half split to have blocks. So your right leg is straight, right toes point up towards the ceiling. Maybe you want blocks under your hands, moving the floor a little closer to you. Maybe you take a little deeper bend here. And go ahead and walk the hands back forward to that right foot. Keep your left hand planted, take your right arm up, twisting towards the right side. And right hand comes down on the inside of that right foot. Go ahead and heel toe your right foot all the way out to the outside of your mat. I'm gonna move my hands for a moment so you can see what I mean. Your right foot is all the way outside of your mat. Hands are in the middle of your mat. And you're gonna take your right hand and press it against your right knee so that the bottom of your right foot starts to peel off the ground. Nice big hip stretch here. Bring your right hand back down and start to walk that right foot back into the center of the mat, one hand on each side. Good. Go ahead and tuck the back toes. We're gonna come into pyramid pose. You can step the left foot forward just a little bit. Both legs go really straight, really long, making almost like an A on top of your mat. Folding over the right leg, draw the left hip forward just a little bit, squaring the hips towards the front of the mat. Good, bring your hands down to the ground, step your right foot back, lower down through your push-up and up to cobra. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Feet come together, left leg rises, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, draw the left foot over towards your right glute, open up the hip. Knee starts to peel open towards the ceiling. And if you'd like, when you're ready, you can take that flip all the way over, staying on your right hand, rotating, left arm goes up, left foot goes down behind you. Good, flip it all the way back over when you're ready. And we're gonna crunch that left knee to your left nose. Why do I always say that? You just have one nose. Step your left foot all the way through, back knee comes down. All right, maybe that's gonna be my signature saying. Everybody needs one. All right, go ahead and walk that left foot as far forward as it feels good, really elongating your right leg. And we're just going to bring a little bit more pressure to the hips. Stay with your breath. If you've noticed that your breath has gotten a little bit frantic, see if you can come back to it, bringing some clarity to your breath itself. And we're going to send the hips all the way back to about a 90-degree angle on that right knee and start to fold over the left leg. Left leg is straight, toes point up towards the ceiling. You can rock your left foot a little bit, left and right, kind of massaging out that space behind your knee. And go ahead and walk the hands all the way back forward. Keep your right hand planted on the inside of your left foot and start to peel that left arm up and open towards the ceiling. And left hand's going to come to the inside of the left foot, and we're going to walk that left foot out to the outside of the yoga mat. Nice big hip stretch here. Take your left hand to the inside of your left knee and start to press it away. Find that opening for your left hip. I don't know about anybody else, but my back is getting a really nice big pop on these hip stretches. Just another reminder that it's all connected. All right, go ahead and bring your left hand back down. Walk that left foot back in so that it's in the center of your mat in between both hands. And we're going to tuck the back toes, straighten the legs, and walk that right foot in just a little bit, folding over the left leg. Right leg is straight, left leg is straight. Notice the difference on this side. My left side is quite a bit tighter today. Allow room to notice without judgment, to be present, to feel it all, and to let it be. Hands come down to the ground. Go ahead and step your left foot back. Move through your chaturanga, high to low push-up, all the way up into your cobra. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. All right, let's go through that one more time and we'll add the crow pose in. Look towards your hands, step or jump forward, forward fold. We're gonna move a little bit faster this time now that you know it. So stay with my voice, stay with your breath, and just have fun with it. Take it as it comes. Lift up halfway, straighten your back. Exhale, fold. Hands reach all the way up as you stand up. Bend the knees, chair pose. Inhale up straight, take your back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come down to the ground, step or jump back to your plank. Move through your chaturanga all the way down through that push-up and up to cobra. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Right leg rises. Bend the knee, open the hip. Take the flip if you'd like. Flip it back over and crunch the knee to your nose. Step it all the way through. Back knee comes down. Press your hips forward. Exhale, send your hips back, half split. Walk your hands forward, left hand stays down, right arm reaches up, simple twist. Right hand comes to the inside of your right foot. Start to walk the right foot away from you. Press into your right knee, open up the hip. Bring the right foot back to center and tuck the back toes, come to your pyramid pose. Hands come down to the ground, step your right foot back, high to low, and up to cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Left leg rises. Bend your knee, open your hip. Take the flip if you'd like. Flip it back over, crunch the nose and the knee together, Step the left foot all the way forward. Back knee comes down. Send the hips back to your half split, folding over the left leg. Walk the hands forward. Simple twist. Take the left arm up. Left hand comes to the inside of the left foot. Walk the left foot away from you. Press into your knee. Bring it back to center. Tuck your back toes, pyramid pose. Hands come down, step your left foot back. High to low push-up, cobra, down dog. All right, let's add our crow pose. So we're gonna walk the feet all the way forward and to the outside of the hands. Okay, I'm gonna show you this from the side first, and then I'll show you from the front. So your feet are gonna come to the outside of your hands. Okay, and we're just gonna stay here for a moment. You can wiggle the hips left and right. Good. Toes point out just a little bit, and then go ahead and bend the knees and come to your yogi squat. Good. Palms come together, elbows press into the insides of the knees, elongate your spine here. It's okay if your heels don't touch the ground, not a big deal. You can also come here with a block under your hips so that you're sitting on a block. Perfectly great option as well. Nice deep breaths. Your right hand is going to come down, left arm reaches up. And we're going to switch that to the other side. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. All right, both hands are going to come down in front of you, right underneath your shoulders, okay? Maybe about a foot in front of where your feet and your hips currently are, but they're going to be as wide as your shoulders, fingertips spread out wide, okay? We're going to bend the elbows just a little bit, making a shelf for the knees to rest on. Your knees and your elbows are going to press against each other, really forming that tension that's going to hold you up. Now you can stay right here. This can be your crow pose today. You're up on your toes, heels come up, and you're putting a little bit of pressure on those elbows with your knees. Maybe you stay right here today, okay? And that's perfect. And you play with that, okay? The next thing that you can do for your crow pose is you can start to play with taking one toe up and then the other, and just see how it feels to have one foot off the ground and then the other. And then if you're ready and if you're feeling like, yeah, you want to try going all the way up today, you're going to press into those hands, let the knees and the elbows press against each other. Find your balance on your hands. So you're going to be all the way through the fingertips, through the palm of your hands, balancing. And you're just going to bring one side up and then the other. One toe up and then the other. Okay? And your elbows and your knee pressure against each other are going to help hold you up. Cool? All right. Keep playing with that. I'm going to show you from the front in case you have questions about what it looks like from the front. You've seen it from the side. So we're in our beautiful yogi squat. You are in your beautiful yogi squat. Hands come down. All right, shoulder width distance apart, fingers spread out wide. Make little shelves for your elbows, knees rest on the elbows. We're gonna find our drishti, our point of gaze. It's going to be right past the nose, back and neck nice and long, and you just start to float the feet up. Maybe you fall, that's okay. Those toes start to come up and you start to balance on your hands. It's fun. Now, keep playing like that for a few more breaths. If you're already up, enjoy it. If you're playing with one toe and then the other, enjoy it. If you're just kind of playing with the pressure on your palms today, that's perfect too. It can be a lot of pressure on the palms. So take your time, take it through Play with it one more time, and then I'll meet you back in your yogi squat. So once you are finished, we're going to come back to the yogi squat. We're actually going to give our wrists a little bit of love. So you can stay in this yogi squat if this is feeling good. If you want to come all the way down into a crisscross, that's fine as well. Okay, you're going to take your left hand and wrap it around your right wrist. It can be above or below the bone. And we just want to start taking circles with the wrists. Left and right, really big circles. Especially if you're not practicing yoga, if you just started or you haven't been practicing, maybe you took a little hiatus, taken a little break. If you've been any reason that you haven't been practicing, the wrists are oftentimes the first thing to get sore. And just like any muscle, the muscles around the wrist, we just want to give them lots of love, lots of recovery. All right, let's do the other side. Take your right hand around the left wrist. So we'll be really gentle on all the joints, of course, on the whole body. And then sometimes it's just building that muscle, letting our body get used to that sensation. All right, now we're going to interlace the fingers and flip the palms away from you. Press so that it stretches your fingers. Good, bring it all the way back in. And you can come all the way down into a seated position. We're going to finish in a seat today. If you would like to take some time after our practice to set an alarm and come into a Shavasana, please feel free to do so. We are going to finish together in a seat today. Hands come to your knees, crisscross the legs, shoulders roll back, sit up nice and tall here. Draw your chin to your chest and open up through the back of your neck. Allow your head to roll left and right. And come back through center. Go ahead and look all the way up. Hands are going to come down behind your hips. Feet plant on the ground in front of you, knees bent. And we're going to take those knees left and right. Massaging out the hips. Good. And go ahead and cross those legs back into a comfortable seat. And you can close your eyes here for just a moment. And this time we're going to bring the attention to the sits bones. Finishing in a similar fashion as we started. Grounding down into this present moment, bringing your attention to the space where your body touches the ground. Allow yourself in this moment to feel your own strength from today's practice. Giving thanks to yourself for showing up, for giving yourself the gift of yoga. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes, and you can bring your palms together if you'd like. The light in me sees the light in you, and as always, it is a joy and an honor to get to practice with you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you very soon. Thank you.